Hello. And yes, your eyes do not deceive you. This background is in fact nothing on the server. We are starting today in my own build world. And the reason for this is, well, I want to build something. And that thing would have to be my house. Now, let me begin on what started this. Is that, of course, there's things here just because I love stone, I love moss. You gotta get a little bit of all of it in there, just for fun. There's various things here that I made because I noticed we have a lot of copper, and I don't want to have copper anymore. So I'm desperately trying to come up with things that, you know, could give me a reason to not need copper. And then I started working on barns, because that's something that Katie want to add. Is a barn for the animals and stuff, but I have this issue where when I try to make barns, they end up a little bigger than it should be, as well as this as well, in which it's not that much room in the area we want to build for that to be the entrance, which implies how big is the rest of the building going to be. This was an original idea as well. For, I don't know, colors or something to use for a house. Because I like the idea of, like, the classic haunted house type situation. Like, you think of when you buy something from the store that's meant to be Halloween, it's like a decoration. You think of those classic, like, I don't know, would you say Gothic? I don't know if you'd say Victorian. I don't know actual eras or stuff very well. But you get what I mean. Like, I don't know. You get, like, you just get colors, alright? Actually, normally it's like black or like a dark purple, which is what I want to work with. I want there to be actual colors with what I was doing here. And so, of course, I started off with this, being like, okay, we can make it red. We have, like, the mangrove going into stripped mangrove. Maybe we can add crimson and warped, whatever the heck you call this. That thing. And I'm like, oh, then it infects the ground, and maybe the ground's all, I don't know, spooky juice in the ground, I don't know what you call that. But then I liked that. I like the way this worked. And I went, you know what? There's a way we can do that, where we can use more copper. I want to make use of copper. So I came up with this gradient. And then, like, within the bottom can still be moss, and I realized it's still a lot of blues. And this is another one involving blues and stuff. Maybe I'll save this for something else, I don't know. It looks real nice to my eyes. But I also thought this looked nice to the eyes too. So then I did this as like a mini mock-up, simply not tall enough. And of course, roof ideas, which are classic, more witchy roof, of course. I said this needs to be taller. It should definitely be an odd number 2, probably. Well, I mean, it definitely needs to be an odd number, so I could actually center this and not have to do this with that. In which I also try to do a similar roof on this, because I was practicing a tower-like situation, didn't work, burnt it down, but I didn't do all 3 at once. It was an even whole situation. Now this here was another house idea I had, and in retrospect, maybe a bit big. Might be a bit big in comparison to me. But we can work with this. The idea of a tower and a big circle, not circle, sorry, square. So this is an idea of making, can you move? Huh. I'm very tempted to want to still make it a little bit bigger than this, but not as big as that. So I don't know what size that would need to be. That might be the right size, where it's in between the two. That's not, wait, or is that just a recreation of this? No, this has 2, this one has 1. I think this one might be the right size. I'll try to commit that to memory and somehow do it again. And this is the gradient of paperwork, which is why I was doing this as well, because I'm like, you know what, if I want to fit this whole thing in as a gradient, it's gonna need to be tall. It's gonna need to just be viewable. So that's why I'm like, maybe the tower part is gonna be like a tower. We'll see. Aqua? Why can't I find donkeys this easily in my thing? Come on. So anywho, we're gonna continue back in the actual server and, well, start with it. So I was thinking that we build our house over there. Because there's so much open space on this side, and there's also just physically no other land in this area. Which, speaking of, we did take up that free land building this last stream. Also, I've been having issues with my computer lately, and so I have not been able to stream anything longer than like a minute, and that's why I'm recording and making this a video. If this goes well, maybe I'll do more video-like things. If you have a preference, yell at me about it in the comments below. You know, maybe like and subscribe. Interesting, it'd be interesting if you did that. So anywho, I do have the free cam on, maybe. Just for a better view. I say, the view that most people see, this should be the best view, but it's not. This is the best view. In which, I'm sorry, I know the leaves should probably connect more. I tried to keep it airy, because every time I hear people talk about making trees, they say the #1 trick is to leave it full of air. Which I did, but I probably didn't do right. Okay, not now. I did not follow the rules with this one. I was a bit of a rule breaker. Yeah, anyways, there's nothing, at least above-wise, in this direction that we would build on. Of course, if we go down here, then that's to that level, but because 2 of the houses are up here, as well as the camper that everyone lives in, it makes the most sense to me that I'll put my house up here. As well as it also moves something closer again to get near there. Which actually, now I speak of it, mentioning houses, I just full-on forgot to make a path that leads to the trees. I might do that. Now that's done. I will say, why do I keep clicking the screenshot? Not my favorite of all the paths. I mean, it's no different than the others. I think I definitely need to add more of these little things around. I think it just looks flat. I think that's my issue over here, is that it looks flat. You know what? It does its job, and the path is not what we get. So anyways, I did realize I probably do not have enough stone. I did put some in the smelter while I was working on the path. Either way, this area is where I plan to put my house, in which hopefully it won't end up as big as it might. I think I might begin off by flattening this little hill spot here, remove a couple more trees, and then set, of course, a couple paths around to decide where it's gonna be. First of all, quick progress check of this up here. Which I can't get over this little small area down here. There is, which, of course, I'm going to flatten it to this level. This level where you see the path here, that's where I've flattened this to, so I'm probably going to erase this. I might finally fill in this stupid cavern thing. And, of course, this hole here also needs filled in, which probably leads into the same hole. And also, I've found a new hole that leads to who knows where. No, wait, this is the hole I just dug, which leads to that one. Everything leads to everything, if you can't see. I don't care about showing this because these have torches in it, so I can tell that we've been. There's the pit. But, yeah. So just quick update on progress, and also... oh my god, I can't see. I just want to build, okay? I just want to build. But there's like demons chasing it. There's a guy with a sword. I don't know. I was sitting here and then suddenly I heard wind sounds. And now there's all these guys over here. And this guy's a sword. I need him out of here. Oh no, I can't. I don't know where I am. I don't know where I am when they hit me. Bad things happen. I just need to get enough distance so I can like see them and then I can try. Why are there 2 of them? Oh, no. Also, I don't, all my waypoints are back on. There we go. I crashed, like, once while I was on here earlier. So that is why. So... Nightmare is out of the freaking way. we're making progress. Things are being flattened. Things are being turned into grass. I think we're gonna have plenty of space. I'm also, while I'm at it, I'm fixing this spot here, and I'll flatten out this little area here. Of course, I'll have to make it go down a bit. I don't know. I might just cut it off, maybe, like, right here. So we'll figure it out. I surprisingly somehow ran out of cobblestone in my inventory, which I don't mean my inventory, which, oh yeah, by the way, I've also been making some stone on the side, because I'm going to need it. But I mean, like, I had as much cobblestone as I have dirt right now, and I've lost it. Alrighty then. It has been done. It has been flat. And while the sun goes down, I'm quickly going around and lighting up the area, because I don't want to deal with whatever the heck I had to deal with while doing this. I don't think there's ever been a build that I've worked on where I'm not fighting for my life at some point during it. I need so many more torches. I am just running out of torches. I will say, this is maybe a bit more room than I would know to do with. I think it's a lot of room. Because I feared on making my house too big. I don't want to be just a powerhouse over here. I'll probably do various things around, maybe. Like, there's definitely more to be done over here. I think I did this so then I can build it up to be its own hill, because I think the idea of maybe if I put a spooky tree in there. I know. I said I wasn't gonna do any more trees. I'm a changed man, I was gonna do any more trees. But it would just work. And I can promise you it's gonna be nothing like that. Nothing like that over there. Closer to that, if not even the small little one I keep looking at. What I should commit to is making more tools. I just need more tools. But I have a good amount of stone, because I've been constantly adding stone into the furnaces to smelt. There might be more right now. I need to get rid of all this stuff I picked up while I was clearing out the area. Yeah, I do not need that. I don't think I ever needed that. Where'd the spruce come from? Okay. Every second I look away, there's more things. I'll do thousands. But for now, I don't know exactly where I want the house to be now anymore. I've just given myself so much space. I'll probably start placing some stone around and figuring out where I want it to be. I'll probably start off where I want the entrance to be, because I keep forgetting to add paths. I definitely feel like this here going down to here would be a good path. Maybe I'll start off by doing that. I don't know. Oh, I saw it. I'm so paranoid. I am too paranoid in this game. But you saw what happened there with the double raids and everything. I think I have a right to be. At this rate, at least. So I'll begin an area where a path could be. For maybe reference, I don't think it really matters. I did... Hello? Why are you in this tree? Sir? I mean, kind of like... I mean, as like... Okay, no, that's the guy. That's, Jimbo. Is that his name, Jimbo? Yeah, Jimbo! Anyway, so this will be a path over here. The barn will probably get set here and stuff. Who knows, maybe I'll take a lesson from over there. Maybe I'll just flatten it just a little bit more and then it'll make room. I don't know. We'll see. We'll find out. I might make this type of path area. Who knows, maybe I'll properly put in the mud path. We'll see. Not all the way up to where the door would be, but just enough to go up so I know where it needs to be. We'll see, we'll see. This is the hardest part. I can dig out areas as much as I can. I love making space for stuff, but you give me this much space? That's too big of a canvas, maybe. I don't know. I think, because this would definitely be the path here, let's say. Up, bam. Then it's probably going to start around here. And maybe... If it started here, we're gonna have to push the hill back. I like the idea of it being more over here. So, like, things here. We'll have the big tower here. Maybe the tower can be like a middle bit, and it'll be like a bit more of an L-shaped house, if that makes sense. I'm sorry, I would have done a drawing of it, but every time I try to do a screenshot in here, it does this, and it takes me all the way back to when I last did this. I don't know. I'm a little confused, and I keep clicking the wrong button. I'm just trying to get used to it. I'm gonna have to switch over to using my silk touch so I can place the stone as I wish. And yeah, actually, I need to first grab my inventory, which is not very interesting, so I'll do that real quick, maybe have a snack, and next we'll see. I'll probably already have a few just blocks picked out as like an idea of where the thing's gonna be. Something, somewhere. I'm kind of used to just doing it. I just do it, and then people chat, and then I respond to those chats. I'm not used to just... It's lonely. The YouTube life is not for me. It is so lonely. I just rather listen to people and then make a joke off what they do. I just riff off people. I think maybe that's the wording. That's what I do. People say a thing, and then I say a vaguely different worded version of that exact same thing, and sometimes they laugh. And that's where I'm content. Whoa. Right? So, I am back. I have consumed. I have had a moment to think. And by that, I mean I watched YouTube and then only just now have turned my brain back on. I realized in the world, which you're gonna see in a moment, I have not. I've started here, so you haven't seen what I've... Basically, I noticed for the walls, I kept... Let's say this is the wall. Baby version, just to make an explanation. It would have made more sense to start in the server than show it, but I don't want to load it back up again. The computer's crying. So it's... I kept wanting to do like this. Where, you know, like classic, you don't want the build to actually be flat. And so you have this around, and of course, depending on what I would use, it'd be something that has a wall or fence. That is just, you know what? I would have picked one that's the same wood type. Stuff. Okay. Then I remembered what my block palette was. So over here I tested it with this, because I'm like, what wood would I use? I was building and just fully forgot what I was building out of. Because I gotta remember, I want there to be room. Maybe the tower doesn't need... Actually, the tower can be pretty big. Can you... Get out. I was also trying to remember what I did with the deck here. So I'm just walking around, trying to remember what I was doing. Because it's kind of hard when you're in an open space just to build, especially in survival, when... I don't know, you just can't... When there's more effort in breaking blocks, it's much less likely to play around and place them and figure it out. So I might do this. I'm also tempted to do more of like... Like maybe not there, maybe a bit closer to here, but I like the idea of having a not even flat thing. Of course, I assume maybe this would be out of fence. Or once again, something where, like if it's out of full blocks and you can't see in between them. So whatever I end up making right. But with these, then they wouldn't connect and you can still see out of the corner. Maybe I would do only the corners too. We'd see. Lots of questions and unsures of what I would do. So now that we're back, and also just a quick little thing, yes, I did a little bit of pathing here. I dug, I placed some blocks, I've made a path. I'll figure it out more at another point. This is just very nice shape for me. Anyways, so here's the start, is that first of all, I realized that, oh, stairs do just look better when they're inside, when they're like a part of the porch. Which, I should have this come out. When I say porch, deck, whatever you call it. So I'm guessing the stairs would actually be on these blocks instead. I don't feel like fully placing these again works. So this would be the porch area. And now I realized, based off my other What I did the other one is that, is this, yes it works like that. This would keep going, and this would also be more porch than, wouldn't it? It would connect to like here. Oh, is it again? Bom bom. No wait, it's this one, isn't it? Wait. How do I always do it over by one more than I need? Here's the things that I should have just taken a screenshot or something so I could look back at it. I keep forgetting how it's shaped each time. No. And here I am, current, or I guess future day ego, whatever you want to call this. I proceeded to constantly replace where this corner was. I think I fully just removed it by the end. So just this whole point where I'm building where this corner squared shaped area is just doesn't matter. It is consistently replaced and moved again and again. For just no reason, I guess. I don't know. I'm just indecisive and I don't know what to do with it. Hopefully, the next time you see this place, I would have at least had the tower done and everything. This is more of what I'll say when I'm fully done. This is just me with future knowledge. There's just so much I'm looking at now that I know that I change later, and it hurts. Almost as much as it hurts to hear how bad the mic quality is. I hope this recording itself isn't as bad, or else it sounds silly, but my computer's been going through it. I have no idea what my issue is. Goodness me. But if you made it this far, thank you. I don't know why or how you have, but it is welcomed. Yes. It should also have its own, like, porch situation. I'll do that later, because once again, I'm just gonna need to make a big cube, a big block, just big shapes. And then we'll work on it. Sweet. Or the game could crash, actually. What? I was jumping! Well, future ego back again. This recording was in the past, because due to being kicked, I decided to give the server a second, because I don't remember if it let me back in right away or not, but I went right back to the creative world, and this was me just yapping, okay? It was a lot more of me talking about the porch, slash deck, slash whatever you want to call that thing again, which, as I said before, I was very inconsistent about. But what I did mention is how I wanted there to be room for those two walls there that you see that I'm punching holes in, because I think it would be cool for there to be windows. I eventually talked about possibly putting a window in that middle area there, then I remembered this is indeed a bigger size than the tower I did make in the survival world, and therefore that was a silly idea. Yeah. I'm also just doing this because I realized the last audio, it did sound a little better than my original recording, so I'm just doing this to grace your ears with actual, like, audio quality, for once. Luckily, this is why we're doing this, this is why we plan stuff. That way we don't have to do this again either. Not great. This is going to have to follow this size again. These are put here for fun. Matter about the... Oh, I hear a knight. I know he's there. Oh. Just let me build. Oh. You see this, guys? Has there ever been a point where I've gotten to build peacefully? Oh my god, and I'm running out of food. What? He's got his shield out. Maybe I should take some pointers from this guy. That right. Well, maybe not, because he's ridiculous. Dang it! So close, please. Oh, I can't sprint anymore. Ah. When I decide, I don't even know if I'm going to decide on the end of, I might end this, so oh my. If I have to put up with one more thing, where's my torches? Let me get my torches out. Oh my god, I broke my spawn. I broke my spawn. I'm all the way back there. I mean, it's not that. It is not that far. It doesn't. But I'm gonna have to get past him to get to my stuff. He's probably waiting already. With my luck, he would have maybe. No, he wouldn't despawn. Oh my god, let me click, stop lagging! Stop it! I don't like it when the game does that. God dang it. He's a bit of a cheater, you know? Big fans of cheaters. But I saw a single frame drop and I got scared. My computer's quality has just tanked so bad recently that apparently I lagged for long enough mid-jump that the server's like, yeah, you're flying. Just get taken out of the game, I guess. Okay, let's go. Because I know the second I start working on that tower, I can and will fall off of that, I will fall off. Even with scaffolding, especially with scaffolding, I'm gonna die a few times. As you've probably seen. Alright, time for another time lapse. I talked too long last time, so I'm re-recording this for about the 4th time now. So anyways, I was first started off by moving the entire deck back by at least 3 blocks, I think. 3 or 2, I don't know the exact math on that, I don't remember. But simply so I could open up that one side of the tower, so it wouldn't be touching the wall of the front, of, you know, like the front door area of the house. So that way there could be another window on the side of the tower. Because I wanted the 2 windows on the deck and then the 1 window on that side, of course. Which is just assumed that that's over there. I never talked about it, but, you know, the outside of the house is going to have windows. That's just how that works. I quickly removed that corner bit of the wall that once... Well, not the wall, of the deck that I said that was just bothering me. I'm probably going to round it out later, or just figure it out after I build it. Here was showing that the tower just... While you would assume it would be tall, because of how big it is in comparison to when the house itself gets taller, it's probably going to look stubby, so don't expect this to be the final length. This is an old tutorial I watched before. I think it was like for like a castle. Because I love building castles, but when you look at them, I can never figure out, it feels like there's just no pattern. Maybe it does start with a tower and then they just do other things with it, and that's just how it is. Like, they just keep adding on to it to make it bigger, and there's no, like, being like, oh, this will be the floor plans of an episode. Because I've looked up floor plans of castles before to try and figure it out. But it seems, I don't know. I could just look this up and find out, but I guess not. So, Well, it seems that the pillar is done. Totally 100% done. I'm totally not out of stone and waiting forever for the stone to smelt, and kind of ran out of it while up there. I will say, one thing I'll condone myself on is I did this right for once. Gave myself a little thing to land on. Because I'm sorry, I'm not climbing down scaffold. If I make a big enough area and I can just jump into it, I'm alright. I didn't think it through for the outside, I'll probably change it. But yeah, I'm out of stone, I'm out of food, and I think I might be out of time as well. At least recording-wise, because it's like 10 at night. This will probably be it for now. I have some organization to do, some stone to smelt, some food to collect and make and function, some building to do. And well, I need to charge my back tank, which is what I'm making my way down here. And most of all, I have recording to edit now. And I'm gonna just make it this one night of recording, or else you're not seeing this video 2026, knowing my luck. Hopefully, stuff functions. Well, by stuff, I mean, like, I don't know, bro. just, yeah. Thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. You can like if you want. You could dislike if you want. Many people have already done that. What? Whatever you do. Come on! I forgot his name, oh my god. Buck the Buckington Meadows horse. And of course we have Meadows, the Buckington Meadows horse, Horse the Buckington Meadows horse to come. Anyways, you can like, you can subscribe, stay around here if you want. If you want to see stuff live, fingers crossed I get my computer working and I can start doing live again, where most of these videos came from. Pop on over to Twitch at EgoJordy. You can also just look for the in my description for that, and that should be it. I don't normally do this. Please help. That, then that, then that. I need more stone down at the cobble zone. Maybe that's a bit too. I don't know. So I don't know the last time I've mined a bit. What's that? That's a little mark, right? Right? I'm not losing it. Like, there's a mark there. What's that? Who littered my